Well, paddlers, back for another trip on the water. And can you see over my shoulder? And another bit of a surprise. Let's have a look. Apparently a boat sunk, but I've never seen a boat tied up down here before, ever. So I reckon it's drifted down and somebody's tied it up there just to stop it going any further. But it's right in the road of the launch spot. I mean, let's be honest, it won't make a blind bit of difference to me in a kayak. But there's all ropes under there, so imagine a speedboat or a jet ski or something, they're going to have to sort that out first because of the propellers. But that doesn't affect me. And it is tied up, so no point reporting it to anyone. Okay then, paddlers, let's get to paddling. Buggers, whoever that belongs to. At one point that would have been their dream. They probably saved for it. God knows how much, God knows how long, but they probably saved for it and it was their dream. And now it's not. Anyway, paddlers, I'm just at my normal launch site, so I'll talk to you in a couple of hours. What a beautiful day, paddlers. Well, I've been paddling a couple of hours now. I ain't got far. I've really been taking it slow and steady. I've literally just been on one of them sort of like, not lazy, but just relaxing days. You know them odd days where you just want to sit in front of the telly and do an out? Well, I'm kind of sitting in front of the telly doing out, but my TV is the water in the country. Just having a real relaxing, chill out, not pushing it day, because there's hardly any wind, so there's no battling to do or out like that. So I'm just having a completely and utterly relaxing day, and it's hot. I've got the factor 10,000 sunscreen on, but yeah, it's hot. Right, but you won't hear me complain about it. I hate it when people say, oh, it's too hot, it's too hot, it's too hot. And then as soon as winter hits, it's them same bloody people saying it's too cold, it's too cold. I'm thinking, shut up. I mean, in the UK, as we all know, I won't go on about it, we don't get that many great summers or that many great days. We do. we get our fair share, but we all know the British weather. But yeah, so even if it's hot, just enjoy it the best you can. Alright, if you're going out for a walk with your pets, take plenty of water and make sure you've got a dish for your dog or your cat or your mouse or whatever it is you walk, or your little rat. But yeah, just enjoy the weather. But no, getting back to me. Yeah, let's talk about me. No, I've just had a completely and utterly relaxing paddle. No stress, no. I'm going to head back a bit. I'm going to stop at Mount Rockmore. You know that area where I stopped in other videos now, where it's quite rocky. Right, Mount Rockmore launch. I'm going to stop there, have a coffee. I might even have something to eat. Just going to chill out today. Just a lazy, relaxing day. I usually go about another 4 or 5 miles that way or something, but no, not today. Today is just a relaxing day. Having one of them relaxing days. Anyhow, when I stop, I've got a couple of things I want to talk to you about. I was going to make a separate video, but I thought there's not going to be a lot of paddling in this video, so I'll stick it in. And it's all to do with seating in this kayak, but not necessarily you have to own this kayak. We all know, right, a lot of the seats in kayaks are fantastic, right? Some are better than others, some are great, right? In a way it's the luck of the draw, but most of us end up buying a cushion of some description. Anyway, I'll talk to you about it later, because I've found the solution for this kayak anyway, right? And right now I'm extremely comfortable on my bum, on my back and everything, but it was a long haul trying to find the solution, believe me. Anyway, I'll talk to you about that later. So I'm just gonna sit here and drift a bit, and then I'll head down to Mount Rockmore, the launch. Okay, I'll catch you when I'm down there, paddlers. Well, I'm glad I wasn't on the water then, because I think it's pretty obvious they weren't going to slow down. No need for that. It won't show up on my camera because I've got the stabilisation mode turned on, but my boat was going like that. Well, maybe I was actually stood there and I could see them right down. They could see me, and you know what I mean. There's no need. I can understand people that get speedboats. They want to give them some power. Fine. But as soon as you see somebody in another boat, especially a kayak, it's the law anyway. You slow down. But, well, and this is midweek as well. Well, I say midweek, it's Friday or Thursday. Thursday. Get my days mixed up. Anyway, not going to let it bother me. I'm having a nice relaxing day. I've got my boat tied up again. Oh, I brought some up. I'll show you. I'll get this off here. I brought a stake. Hammered it in. Looped my lines round on that end, on that end. And simply, basically, well, you know what it's for, because I wasn't happy with just a couple of rocks round, and I know the way the tide's moving round here, so I'm happy with that. Plenty of slack for it to rise or move in and out a little bit. I'll bounce up and down when them boats come back, but at the same time it's secure. Still keep an eye on it, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to put my little ground sheet out down here. I'll just flop it up against there, relax a bit and chill out, and might just make me send a coffee. Oh, I was asked, what coffee do you take? Alright, okay, it's an okay question, but strange question. But I have a special coffee. It's a mix of Nescafe, Gold Blend and ground pepper, believe it or not. It really does give you a kick. And I mix it all up. Well, I put it in a little plastic tub with a screw on. I just check it up. Mix it all up and I'll keep it in a little tub. Yeah, Nescafe, Gold Blend, Nescafe and Gold Blend and ground pepper. And the pepper really gives you a nice little kick, and it wakes you up. Great for kayaking, and it warms you up a lot quicker as well. Anyway, I'm just going to set some stuff up and I'll come back to you later. Well, paddlers, set myself up a little ground sheet just to sit on and relax, and make myself a coffee, and I might even have something to eat. I won't show you me eating. You know, I hate that. You know, on like these kayak backpacking trips or wild camps or hikes and stuff like that, and then they stop to have something to eat and stuff, and then they sit in front of the camera. I'm not even going to do it, but they open their mouth real wide and shoving the food in. I'm thinking, I don't need to see inside your bloody mouth, mate. And I usually fast forward them bits. I'm not squeamish. Things don't upset me like that. Right? It's just, who wants to see somebody shoving food into their mouth? You know what I mean? I don't get it. Each to their own though. Each to their own. But you won't see me doing that. If I have something to eat, I'll have something to eat. And that's it. I'm not going to film myself eating. Like my new shirt. Right. It's a bit weird. It's got boats on, anchors, sea life, some fish and stuff. But somewhere, and there's compass and knots and rods. But somewhere, I don't know where, right, you might be able to see it, there's a dish with an egg in it. I'm thinking, what the hell's that represent? Right, just a dish with an egg in it. Can't see where it is. It might be further around there somewhere. A dish with an egg. I just don't get that one. Whew, it's lovely and warm today. I was actually happy to get out the boat and put my feet into the water. You know what I mean? Just cool off a little bit. It was really nice. Anyhow, paddlers, I won't waste your time. I'm just going to set up and make a coffee. You don't need to see me do that. That's it then, paddlers. Just an all-day breakfast. by Wayfarer, and that's all you do. Just chuck it in a pot of boiling water, bring the water to the boil, right, turn it down to a simmer, shove one of them in for 8 minutes, take it out, that's it. Just have to tear it open and eat. Don't leave your, I nearly said don't take your rubbish home. Don't leave your rubbish about though. Alright, make sure you take your rubbish home with you. But they do get hot, that's why I've got a cloth on underneath there. And you basically just tear it open. Don't know if you'll see it there, but there's sausages, bacon, egg, all the normal breakfasty stuff, and you do get some pretty big chunks. Pretty big chunks. Anyway, where's my salt and pepper? Salt and pepper here. Get that in, stir it up, and enjoy. So I'll see you later. Just jumping back in here because I finished. This one's for the makers, the manufacturers. What you should have is, when you've finished, some sort of tab. So when you're folding your rubbish up, it's got some sort of little, I don't know, a tab or a pocket, just to completely and utterly, I know that is sealing it, but you know what I mean, just some sort of tab then. I don't know, just a thought, just to help hold it in place. I mean, it's going straight into the rubbish bin anyhow, into the rubbish bag, but you see how it's like opening up, and then you got the sauce all over the place and stuff, and if you forgot your bag, you'd have to take it in your boat, and you know what I mean. Okay, you could, in theory, wrap it up in your cloth or kitchen paper or whatever. Alright, but it'd be nice if it just got to there and had some sort of little, you know what I mean, just a sealing all the leftover rubbish. There you go, think about that. Alright, you don't have to pay me for the idea. Alright, but I'll tell you what, that's really nice. They make loads of different ones if you're interested, paddlers. They make loads of different ones. Alright, but I've mentioned a million times before, I have stomach problems. This is the only one I found that doesn't upset my stomach, the breakfast. They do a chili, they do a steak, a pasta, they even do chocolate puddings and stuff, and this is the only one I found. But that's not because the rest are bad, it's because I've got a funny stomach, which I've mentioned before. I have stomach problems, but luckily this one doesn't upset my stomach, so this is the one I get. As for how long they last, about 3 or 4 years, something like that. Don't worry about taking it out and not using it. This particular one has been out with me about 4 or 5 times and I've never used it until today. The way they're packaged, they're not going to go off. Okay, you don't even keep them in a fridge, just keep them in your cupboard when you get home. Don't buy them from Amazon, they'll end up costing you a lot more money. If you go to some camp shop, or actually go to their website, go to their website, right, and buy them straight from there, and you'll find you'll save a lot more money. You get me? I've been buying 5 at a time. Like I say, I don't always show you me stop and cook and eat somewhat, right? Because a lot of the times it might be a bit chilly, and I don't want to mess about with the camera, right? And I'm not really relaxed. I just want to stop and have a quick warm drink and something to eat, so I'm not worried about filming. But yeah, if you go onto their website, you'll get like, okay, put it this way, Amazon's about £6.50 a packet, whereas on their website that they're about £4.35 or something like that. Don't quote me on that, prices vary and change, but what I mean is you'll save money, and you can save more money if you buy in bulk. If you buy 5 or 10 at a time, and don't forget the last 4 or 5 years, if you buy 5 or 10 at a time, they'll last you for ages and ages and ages, and you'll save money. Anyhow then, paddlers, these other things you can use. There's some dry ones, whereas you boil some water and you just pour it straight into the packet, seal the packet, leave it 10 minutes, then eat. They're more expensive. They're more filling, they've got more stuff in, right? But they're a lot more expensive. They're about 12 quid a meal. You get me? And I can almost get 3 of these for 12 quid. And for me, that's me done. I won't be hungry again. I mean, what time is it now? It's just gone 2 p.m. Just gone 2 p.m. 1400 hours. And I probably won't eat anything else today. That'll be me done. I might have a couple of apples. Anyhow, I'm going to leave it now as it's getting windy. I'll catch you later on the water.
I love my kayak, I hug it so tight. I keep it beside me all through the night. I blow up its airbags, I smooth its spray skirt. I watch out for rocks just so it won't get hurt. When I'm in my kayak, I'm in great company. I take care of it, it takes care of me. I take care of it, it takes care of me. My helmet is cracked, my life jacket shot, my paddle's in bad shape, I think it's dry rot. But my roof racks are padded, my tie downs are strong. Wherever I go, my kayak goes along. It's me and my kayak, inseparably. I take care of it, it takes care of me. I take care of it, it takes care of me. When I'm in my kayak and drifting downstream, all of my troubles, they're only a dream. Got no bills to pay, got peace in my soul. When I'm on the river, then I'm on a roll. Roll on in my kayak, so wild and so free. I take care of it, it takes care of me. I take care of it, it takes care of me.
Well, there's a bit of a breeze, paddlers, so I don't know if you'll hear me, so I'll make it quick. All I wanted to say was hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and cheers, really. How was that for quick? One person, a while back actually, one person left a comment, asked me about how to tie a particular knot. I can't remember what it was now, I'd be lying. Right, so I showed him, told him, whatever. In fact, I think I sent him a link to another video explaining it. Yeah, I think I did that. but it just made me wonder. I was thinking about doing a video about different knots for tying your boat up, which are really good knots for like kayaks, you know what I mean, quick simple knots. For instance, this one here, that is solid, not going anywhere, right? But one yank, sorry, that one yank, and it all comes undone in one piece. It all comes towards you. There's no big knot around like that, but it's a solid tie-up point. It's great for stops like this. It's fast. I mean, blinking, it's done. It's fast, it's quick, it's easy, it's fast, and it's solid. But I wouldn't leave it overnight like that. I'd want to be sat in the boat, just in case, because it's not a tie up overnight knot, shall we say. And there's other knots that are, and there's some knots which are good for certain things, but there's about 3, maybe 4 basic knots you really want to learn for being in a kayak, for tying up in situations. And if you're interested, if I get enough people saying yeah, make a video about it, I will, but I'm not just gonna make one. Only if I get enough comments, right, at least 8 or 9 comments saying yeah, make one about knots, then I'll do one. Because what I was planning on doing is sort of like a really super simple, real slow, real basic explanation. Because I have seen some YouTube channels where they show you knots and they go, and that's how you do it. And you know what I mean? That's sort of like no good. There's some really good YouTube channels out there with some really good information about knots, don't get me wrong, right? I'm not saying they're all bad, but anyway, like I said, if I get enough people who say yeah, make one, I'll make one, right? But for a kayak particularly, you don't need certain knots that you'll see for ships and stuff, right? In fact, really, for a kayak, there's only 2 knots you really need to learn, just 2, right? But there's about 4 you should know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, paddlers, and so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Slightly different, bit of cooking, bit of speed boating, and not much paddling, just a relaxing day really. I think I've only done, about 3.5 mile, something like that, and then just 3.5 mile back. I think that's it. Not like the other day when I did about 20 plus mile. I was a bit buggered the next day, I don't mind telling you, I'm old. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and all the dogs. Thanks for watching, and cheers.